In the last few videos, we have been making some adjustments to the action buttons in this page and on this page as well. But there is one thing that I want to point out, and that is that when we press the button to add a new job, then a new route is presented. And as we can see, the bottom navigation remains visible. And this is not surprising because this tab has its own navigator that is contained inside the Cupertino tab view. So when we present a full screen dialog like this, then the navigator of the Jobs tab is used. But in this case, I think this is not the correct behavior because this page should be used to enter some data and submit a form, and I don't think that we should be allowed to leave this page by tapping on a different tab. Instead, I want this page to behave like a proper full screen dialog. And to see how we might do that, I want to show you the updated widget tree. And with this new setup, what we are doing is to show the edit job page from the jobs page. And in order to do that, we are using the navigator that is contained inside the Cupertino tab view. Instead, if we could use the navigator inside the material app at the top, then our page would be presented as a full screen dialog. So to fix this, we can head over to the edit job page, and here we have this call to navigator.push, which is what we use to present this page like this. And what we can do here is to add a new argument called root navigator, and we give it a value of true like this. And now we can hot reload, and if we press on the plus button, we can see that the page is now presented above the bottom navigation. Okay, so this works, but there is one more place where we need to fix this. In fact, I can open any of these jobs, and if I press the plus button over here, then the bottom navigation is still visible, and this is not what I want. So the fix for this is very similar, and all I have to do is to open the entry page, and here I have another call to navigator.push, and we can add a root navigator of true, like this. And with this change, I can now save and hot reload, which still takes me back to the jobs page. So here I can select the blogging page, and now when I try to add a new entry, then I can see that this dialog is now full screen. In summary, if your application uses multiple navigators, then you should ask yourself which navigator to use when you're pushing new routes. And if the intent is to present a full screen page that the user should complete without interruptions, then you can pass a root navigator of true when you push your route. Instead, if you want to present a new route within the same navigation stack, but you want the user to be able to navigate somewhere else, then you don't need to pass any parameters here, because Flutter will use the first navigator that is encountered from the current build context. And in this case, that would be the navigator inside the Cupertino tab view. And by the way, I want to point out that when we are on this page, if we choose to create a new entry and then dismiss this page, then we should land on the same page that we came from. But instead, we are taken to the jobs page. So it seems that our navigation stack is reset when we present a new full screen route. So let's investigate this on the next video.